We're trying to pack up camp and get an early start, but it's not going so well because I've lost 3 things, 3 of which I found and after going through everything multiple times. And we don't have any water.
A little.
Well, we have a little emergency water, but not enough to make breakfast because we thought that hiking 0.2 one way was really out of the range of reason. We didn't even eat dinner last night because neither of us was hungry, and after we dove in to this camp early because of the thunderstorm, which actually didn't last that long, I certainly didn't feel like getting out. This looks like a wild roller coaster ride. A wild bog ride. I would just like to take a minute to appreciate the sunny, breezy morning in Maine, which might be the first time we've experienced this since we've crossed over the border. It's great. The tiny breakfast and lack of water is not great, but that's sort of self-imposed. We only have like 2 days to go, but we're carrying a massive amount of food. Fail on the efficiency of food packing. There are sunbeams. We're climbing Saddleback Jr, which last night I was glad not to do because Saddleback South and the Horn were good climbs. I'm really struggling with negativity. Turtletoe's been very negative. I'm not saying it's all her, but that's an echo chamber. I think this is the real reason people come on the AT. People think it's for the scenery or the physical challenge, but it's really for the challenge of self and working through these things and finding a way to be stronger. And that looks like Saddleback Jr. By virtue of doing a 00, I'm pretty sure we lost everyone we were hiking around. And Turtletoe noticed that 3 or 4 a.m. some people came by wearing headlamps. This isn't as slippery as it looks.
No, but it's steep.
We went up this rock that looks like it's glazed like a donut.
This thing?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I was dubious, but it was okay. See what I mean? It's actually okay. It does look like a glazed donut, doesn't it?
It does.
Mountains before breakfast. Blinded by the light. Throne is calling me. I was thinking about hiking with my ex-husband. My pack must have been way heavier because we were obsessed with survival and starting a fire with no equipment and signaling with a mirror, which hopefully you never have to do.
Not that thing. It's just so heavy.
You want me to take something? That's like an east. Look at that front that's just stuck. West. Look at all that humidity rising.
I feel like Maine is just waiting for a chance to get you. It'll freeze you or break your leg or something.
And leave you in the woods.
Yeah.
You said it's a hostile environment.
It's like beautiful and anything bad can happen in Maine. We have to carry so much food. That's what we have to work on. And the food we carry has to be light.
I know, but you know why we have so much food this time? Because we had resupply of all my favorite foods.
So in other words, we're not really resupplying, we're just getting an extra dinner. My bear bag is so heavy, it shouldn't even exist for this thing because we're resupplying in a couple days. We shouldn't even need to hang a bear bag.
You're right.
Thank you.
On the other hand, we do have all my favorite foods.
Too bad you carry them.
I am carrying most of them like I always do.
What happens is you carry most of your favorite foods. I get extra weight because you have a lot.
Here we go down Saddleback Jr. Turtle's showing us the way. We got cranberries. If you go far to your right, it's a much smaller step. Yeah, there you go. I haven't taken a picture of the harder scrambles because my mind wasn't there and I was feeling really negative, but we had some. Finally water. After a very slow 1.5 miles in. Beautiful stream with hiker engineering. Feeling so much more positive after breakfast. Even the bugs aren't bothering me, nor the fly that's been buzzing around my head ever since breakfast. I'm feeling the pressure a mile an hour, or as in this morning with breakfast and all, not even a mile an hour. It's been kind of slow lately, with good reason. We did 8 miles yesterday because of the thunderstorm, so I'm just feeling really itchy, and we're hoping to get to the end of our day. I think 11 and a half from the start at L Junction to Spaulding Mountain, where I'm going to get rid of my pack or most of the things in it and take a side trip to do a 4,000 footer that might be the furthest afield. On the other hand, Mount Redington is a herd path off South Crocker, and I'll be doing that in a day or two. Yeah, feeling itchy, and the trail's much nicer, but it's not great. Still kind of eroded boulder field and lots of steep downhills too. This is one big, beautiful, very photogenic mushroom. Largest toad. Okay, bye. This is a special Maine sign that you're approaching the shelter, a hemp lean-to, because Maine uses their own language. The privy. But also Maine style, the privy is often not super close to the lean-to. And here's the lean-to. I'm filming the entrance again, so hopefully there's not a guy hiding in the corner like last time I did this. Porcupine moat. Apparently it didn't totally work. Poplar Ridge. May you find everything you desire. Something. I'll think of that when I go to sleep tonight. This is something about membership. Obviously a porcupine problem. Open slowly and quietly or at a moderate speed. Interesting. This is very disappointing. There is 0 log. No wonder I'm supposed to open that moderately so I don't get too disappointed too fast. Another disappointment is far out says this shelter has a notably informative pamphlet.
Somebody took it.
I see nothing. There's also
Nothing in that box up there, huh?
Yeah, I was going to try to be secret about that and let you discover it on your own, but the secret's out. It's time for a New England history lesson.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So there's some different language and things in Maine. So did you know Maine was basically part of Boston and Massachusetts? And as New England was forming, New Hampshire was like a thing. And so was New York. Vermont was not a thing. Vermont was just contested borderlands.
Right.
And Maine was definitely part of Boston. I think it gives some insight. These shoes are working out incredibly well. In fact, the whole shoe sock system, liners underneath, they finally just went with conventional wisdom, and it turns out maybe they're onto something. And not waterproof, which worked out very, very well in other parts of the trail, not here. Here it's a recipe for trench foot. Let's see what we got on the map. Poplar Ridge Lean-to, we know that. Saddleback Mountain. Yup, Yatza Rock, 8.8. That's it? Golly. I hope we've gone more than 0.8. I'll have to look at that. What do we have here? Turtle toe crawling on our knees up that ledge. And I missed it. I missed it on video. I saw it in real life.
Oh, I had to use my knee there.
Oh, God. Oh. Ooh, some major slab walking. More intense slabbery. Still throwing my poles. Whoa, that was a bad throw. This rock looks slippery as get out. There's a glare coming off of it. I decided to wait at the nearer stream, just in case turtle toe fell down one of the slabs and I have to go back. I don't want to go any further than I have to. Hoping this bog I'm walking through is not said stream. But it was. Hope she didn't have any major issues. So I'm going on to the next stream, or at least somewhere more pleasant. The moose are here. We just passed 2 water sources far out, neither of which existed. So we're climbing up to the ridge instead to drink the water we're carrying. I've already seen plenty of sobos. Turns out they all came from the last lean-to. The trail is relatively nice today, except for a good number of steep, slabby, slippery sections. So the sobos we've encountered right after we were coming down Saddleback Jr., scrambling down, things were awfully scary, generally cursing and complaining about. I must have thought we were really whiny, because they had just come from this, which is not bad at all. What do you think of that bar?
If I were somewhere else, I would never eat it or carry it.
You said it looked like somebody licked it, and I said, and it tastes like somebody licked it and rolled it on the floor. It's worse than an original Power Bar. It's disgusting.
See how it glistened in the sun like a slug?
It's disgusting.
But it has all good ingredients.
Whatever. Thanks for taste testing that. I didn't want to do it. Taking the steps down to Redington Stream and the waterfall. The waterfall is a short side trip, but I probably won't do it because I have plenty of side trips on my plate today. Down a little on that ridge. Yeah, over there. Wow. There's the Redington Stream. It's big. Looks like a river. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's no way I'm making this step. So, going in. This rock hop was much better once I accepted. There was no way I was going to rock hop it. I'm standing here to give you poles. Straight up from the falls. Oh, we just came up in the last 2 minutes. She's looking for better options. She doesn't find any. The river way down. 13.5 from where we started. Wow, that is pretty. Looking at it makes me feel more refreshed. The lichen on top of the moss, or the moss on, I don't know, the lichen on top of the lichen?
That's why it's so slippery.
The unstoppable bog. This one's running. Oh. Oh, gosh. Frog of the day. Great lunch at Pearson Stream. Cooling off, filling with water because we might camp in a couple miles, even though it's early. Attenuating circumstances of doing a 4,000 footer, and there's no water where we might camp. I think I'll take the side trail. Into the waterfall. This is an admirably healthy paper birch. It's beautiful. Look at how smooth it is. Mushroom mania. Nearing the top of Lone Peak, which has been hard. 1,000 foot gain in 1 mile in the middle of a super humid day, but no scrambling, no craziness. Whew. It's a gorgeous trail. Kind of flat and dry. We'll be getting to the junction with Mount Abraham a little after 4, or I will. Turtletoe's ahead of me. Hopefully Turtletoe wants to camp right there because it might go well. In this case, I feel like it will take 3.5 hours or a little more, and I'd rather not have to hike an extra mile with my pack after that. I'm committing now. I'm going to do the 1.7 to Mount Abraham. I've stashed my stuff. I'm not sure I want to do this, and this is like the moment of commitment. Once I've done this, I need to do all of them because this is stupid.
I would skip it.
I'm going to do it.
You know me.
Yes, I know you would
There's
skip
arbitrary lists, you know?
it. Yep. Okay, bye.
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 Gretchen going to Mount Abraham. Bye-bye.
Doing a blue blaze, and it's in really good shape. Better shape than the AT has been in Maine. Probably 1/3 of a mile in just a cruise. I'm seeing a porcupine family here. A mean porcupine family. very pink bunchberry in the middle of a spruce wave, meaning all the trees die and then it just moves up or down the hill because the next trees are exposed to the wind and they get pummeled. But the trail's nice and clear. Appears I have a register. I wonder if there's something in it. There wasn't in the last one. So there were warnings that at 1/2 mile to go, the trail becomes an unstable rock pile. But so far, this looks like standard New Hampshire. And Karen's our view. There's a mountain out there with a lot of infrastructure on it. Some mountains out there. This is going east. That's got to be Abraham. Looks bigger than I want it to. Uh-oh, we have a grouse. Is this going to be the end of me? Okay. Where are you going? I'm got my eye up for you. Since the first foray into the boulder field, it's actually gone back into the woods. Well, that looks intimidating, but there is a very nice path up it. Time to breach the castle walls. A lot of this last bit is rock pile, but there's a path that is smaller rocks, which is really nice. Can't get over how much easier this is than anything we've done on the AT in the last 2 weeks. Oh my god, it's been really trying. That bigger cairn is the summit. I do not need to stay long. This is a view. I think there's going to be even better views on the way down. I got really lucky. It's nice weather. The wind is really cooling. There's Spaulding over there, but that's the only thing I can identify. Maybe this will make more sense to me soon. It is gorgeous. I do love a quiet end of day hike, and this is the most wilderness I've been in lately. Guarantee I won't see anybody. My guiding snowman. I think this might be the last bit. 6 p.m., so I'm getting ready to be done. Really nice. Take a slack pack. End of the day. Breeze. Views. Alone time. Just a win-win. Great. Oh, and I've done a 4,000 footer. Mission complete. Like magic, there's a building. What could it be? It's a privy. Yay. Harbinger of camp. How did you do that?
Open sand and we'll see one.
Did you use a stick? I left Turtle Toe without my poles, and she pitched the tent. Very good. I see. Does this have a sign on it? What does it say?
It says, tent site only, no fires.
Oh.
It's not totally level.